case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for.
In the early 2000s, the U.S. Forest Service made a controversial decision to approve Alternative B for a gold mine in Washington state. This move, which allowed for the disruption of nearly 800 acres of forest land and the creation of a 40-acre lake, was met with resistance from the Okanogan Highlands Alliance and the Confederated Tribes of the Colville Reservation. Both groups contended that the decision had not sufficiently considered the project's potential environmental impacts, as required by the National Environmental Policy Act, NEPA, and Administrative Procedure Act, APA. These legal challenges focused particularly on the Environmental Impact Statement and Record of Decision, two crucial documents in the approval process. The challengers claimed that they failed to provide adequate discussions on the necessary mitigating measures to reduce the project's environmental impact. The Forest Service countered these accusations with their well-developed waste rock management plan, aimed at preventing acid rock drainage and the formation of acid-generating hotspots. They also highlighted their comprehensive analysis of the project's potential effects on wildlife and other environmental aspects. The case eventually landed in the courtroom, where the Forest Service's decision was put under intense scrutiny. The plaintiffs appealed to the United States Court of Appeals for the Ninth Circuit, hoping for a ruling that would favor their environmental and tribal concerns. In their arguments, they focused extensively on the duty of the Forest Service to prevent as much environmental harm as possible and uphold the regulations as determined by the APA and NEPA. However, despite their best efforts, the court upheld the Forest Service's decision. The judges determined that the agency had indeed taken a hard look at the potential environmental problems that might arise from the mining project. The court ruled that the agency's decision was based on reasonable mitigating measures and a comparison of the affected habitat to the total habitat, rather than solely focusing on the number of deer harvested. They concluded that the Forest Service's selection of Alternative B did not violate the Organic Act, or 36 CFR Section 228.1. In a blow to the opposition, the court ultimately held that the Forest Service had complied with both environmental laws and had rightfully approved the Alternative B plan for the gold mine. They emphasized that the Forest Service had adequately considered the potential impacts on wildlife and respected the rights of the Confederated Tribes of the Colville Reservation. Despite the controversy and prolonged legal battle, the gold mine in Washington state was allowed to move forward.
Case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for. Visit lsd.law, elevate your mind. Leave the stress of class.